Good afternoon, guys. Marcus Piper. Welcome, each and every one of you. Having my first pipe for since my last video, actually. The work's been very busy. Last couple of weeks I've been putting in 72-hour shifts. Just to help build the old coppers up. Smoking. It's getting to that time of year. This is one of the Dracula pipes, Peterson. This is the 150 Bulldog. Slightly taller than a normal Bulldog, apparently. Kindly gifted to by Pipe Monkey Galley. Cheers, buddy. In it, I'm smoking some 2022 Scarecrow. Now, Scarecrow is a cake from Warped. This is the 2024 version, actually, but the 2022, you can see, I'm still pretty in that jar. Still a little bit moist. Right, this is made up of aged Virginias, matured Burleys, and red Virginia Cavendish, pressed and sliced into a crumble cake. Due out soon. I'm just wondering what your go-to Halloween blends are, guys. Obviously you got the old haunted bookshop. I've got the Ever Beyond. There's another one. I don't know if it's classed as a Halloween blend, but I've got this lovely hobbit weed. I can't remember what it's called then, which is the recipes from Paul the Pipes of Old. Lovely cherry vanilla, that absolutely it's one of the best cherry vanillas I've ever had. Cherry blends, not cherry vanilla, cherry blends I've ever had, and I've adapted it a little bit to my own taste, so I get that more of a cherry punch. I know a lot of you will be smoking Cult Blood Red Moon. I found that bland, really bland. I didn't even get the cherry taste in some, for my taste, that is. Oh, by the way, it's about 10 to 5 in the afternoon here. It's my first day off of 4. I think it's about the first full 4 days off I've had in about 4 weeks. So I'm enjoying the old I smoke for a change. Like I said, I haven't even had a chance to wet the baby's head yet because I've been that busy with work. And coming home from work, I'm just too knackered. So I haven't even wet the baby's head yet. My grandson. Doing fine, thank you for everybody who's interested. What else is there? What other talking blends, weren't we? There's one Strauss tobacco, isn't there? I can't remember what it's called. But unfortunately, you have to phone up for that one. You can't order it online. You got to phone up, and I've never tried that one. I can't remember what it's called, guys. I do apologise. I don't know, is that the Sleepy Hollow one? I was just wondering what your favourite Halloween blends are, what you smoke, and even do you bother smoking a Halloween blend or not, or do you smoke it in a pipe, like the Dracula pipe? I know, I know Peterson done one, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, they brought out the one with the orange stem for Halloween. Talking of Halloween, did you all see that pipe Simon made, LCS Briars? That pumpkin, what was commissioned? What a fantastic pipe. That's one for me for next year. What a cracking job he done on that. Absolutely amazing job. I mean, the colour, the little stalk he had as a tamper, the shaping of it was just, yeah. And I think he was he's saying he didn't put these. He's thinking about putting the you know, the cuts out the face and all that. You know what you do for pumpkin, but he decided not to. And I think that was a good idea. Not just that shape alone. He nailed it. I don't think he's done one before, but he's coming out with some amazing stuff, I must admit. Yeah, so nice one, Simon. I don't know, there's another pipe show. Is Las Vegas pipe show coming up, or has it been, or what? I can't remember, guys. I've seen Jason Mouton put a couple of a few photos up on Instagram there about a pipe he was working on, and he was messed around with the shaping it quite a lot. Got the shape what he wanted, but had a few I don't know whether a couple of inclusions or a few marks on it or whatever he wasn't happy with. He just kept sanding and sanding away. So I don't think it's as big as he'd would have liked, but he got it. He's done it anyway. So I'm hoping Jason's all well and keeping busy with his pipes. Watching Dwight, the pipe smoking knife maker. A couple of his posts on Facebook. That pipe is just, that knife is just finished. A beautiful handle on it. You know, I don't know what wood he's used. I'm gonna have to order myself one of these days. It's fantastic craftsmanship. So again, Dwight, hope you're well as well, and everybody out there, not just the people I've mentioned. You know. Yeah, I've still had to smoke my cigar for the baby yet. Yeah, going back to, I don't know if I mentioned going back to the blends, guys. Haunted Bookshop. I've not tried the cake version yet. Is there any difference between that and the normal Haunted Bookshop, guys? Just let it know in the bucket if you have had it. I've got something sitting over here. I don't know what it is. Oh, laying butter drum. That's just another jar fell down. I know I've got a Haunted Bookshop. Don't think you've got it in one of my smaller jars. And these are jars I use. I don't know whether they got any Haunted Bookshop in one of them. I couldn't find it. I had a quick mooch around before I started the video. Couldn't find it. Well, I know I definitely got a big jar of Haunted Bookshop, which is, you know, pound size. That's our pound jars. These are made, these are made by a company called Kilner. So, very good there. Good jars. This pipe's non-filtered. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this for one. Like I said, this is the 2022 version of Warped. Now I don't know if the Haunting is another one, isn't it? What Warped do? Yeah, one other one I haven't tried yet. I don't think I've even got a tin of it actually. So I'm just trying to find out what blends people like for their let's drop you down a bit, guys, for the Halloween season. Now I noticed in our stores here in the UK, Halloween is getting really commercialised than what it used to be. You know, I popped into a store the other day and it's like Christmas. You know, the stuff they had in there for Halloween stuff is like the costumes, you know, the knickknacks, the novelty stuff you can buy. Getting like that over here. Thank you, America. Yeah, the beard's looking a bit scruffy. Does need a trim, but I want to let it grow out a bit more yet, guys. I do. Getting a bit bushy. But one thing I do like about a beard, I was thinking of getting it all shaved off and just having the goatee. I don't know what you reckon, guys. Just keep the goatee. Get rid of all this here. What I do like, I didn't realise until the other day, it hides the old turkey neck, doesn't it? That's a good thing about having a beard. It hides the turkey neck, because I've got a bit of a turkey neck. I've been looking at some lighters, guys. and I think a company called Jet Flame. I think I've first seen it on Cigars Daily. Jet Flame. It's called Mr. Big Boy. It's a bigger version, great big tank, lovely one in copper, copper metal. But I can't get one. Amazon don't ship to over here lighters apparently. But if anyone can grab me one, it's by Jetline. It's called Mr. Big Boy. So it's the bigger version of the Big Boy lighter. It's got I think it's 4 jets if I'm right on it. So if anyone can help me out, let me know, hit me up. I'll see I'll cover postage and all that. And if you can get me some Strauss tobacco, guys, obviously that will help as well. I'd like to try some. Hopefully I'll cover all costs, obviously for the lighter and the tobacco and the shipping, obviously. If anyone can help me, let me know. Hit me up at welshpiper62@gmail.com. I'll just put a message in the bucket. Contact me. Like I said, but the email might be the best way to do it. Yeah, so I'm on a first pipe for a good few weeks. And what I didn't realise, especially with the having the new grandson and all that, and being busy at work, I've not been taking my medication for me blood pressure, because I suffer from high blood pressure. I'm not took it for about a month. I never realised it. So what I started doing when I come home from work, I'll have a bit of toast, and I'll have my tablets with a bit of toast and my cup of tea in the morning. Because that's one thing you gotta have in the morning when I come home from work, is a nice big pot of tea. I hope you're all doing well, guys. I was watching some of the reviews about Raphael Black Cat Piper. I hope you're well, sir. Hope everything's going well for you. I haven't seen you for a while. And we were doing Halloween blends with his Lady Fire. God, I miss that woman. Just miss both of you actually. We don't see you enough, Raphael. God rest her soul. And they were doing I think they were smoking 2 different blends, because like I said, I've been looking at Halloween blends. And they were doing I think he's done the top 5 as well, Raphael did. But he's doing the tasting notes with Lady Fire. I can't remember which ones they were smoking. They were smoking 2 different blends, so she wasn't really getting the nuances, or she couldn't smell what the tobacco was actually like, the room notes, I should say. Well, it's always good to check these people out, guys. If you're thinking about blends like this, Halloween or seasonal blends, just bob it on the YouTube search. You never know what comes up. And it's nice to go through and see who's done a video on them. Really enjoying this. Now, From Beyond, which is another, as we know, was a limited edition, same as the Scarecrow. We know Scarecrow when it comes out once a year, don't we? From Beyond is another one of my favourite blends. I think I've got about half a dozen tins of this. This is the 2023 version. I missed it last year. I just can't remember what was in this one. So we got Premium Turkish Latakia, Eastern North Carolina, Red Virginia, 2017. We got bright Canadian Virginias 2019, Turkish Izmir 2018, and Greek Basma 2019. Now I think last year's was a little bit different, wasn't it, from previous. Obviously I'm forgetting that Louisiana Perique. Again, small batch. And they're blended in South Carolina. All right, didn't know that. Or didn't remember that, I should say. I do like tin art on these. I know the greens have been slightly different over the years. You know, they're lighter and darker greens, but I think this is a little lighter than other versions. So this is this was August 23's version. And the warped, I said this was actually it's again August. Just August last year. I think I got one from 2021, I believe. It's smoking really nice. This, really enjoying this. Yeah, so work's been busy. Gone a little bit quieter now, so we're not going to get any overtime in. Not until like middle of next month, when we head up with the Black Friday sales and all that. So more likely November, December will be busy. Then it'll go off January, February, where I might not even get any work January and February, because I'm an agency worker. There's a lot of people been there a number of years who haven't actually been taken on full time. They've been, again, still with agency. It's about 57 degrees here at the moment. I think it's going to be like this all week. They are forecasting. Looking at the weather on the old TV, and they're heading for some nasty snow and ice. They were saying. I don't know when. Again, you know, I wasn't ready to listen to it. I just sort of saw it, saw it on TV, caught my eye. So I was expecting that in the next few weeks, I think. But the rest of this week, it'll be around about then 55, 57. I don't know what it is in centigrade. I don't know, it's about 15, 16, I don't know, whatever. You know, guys, anyway. Looked into a bit of the news last night on my work break, and I see the first stage of the peace talks. I've gone through. I believe there's a ceasefire over there, and at least Trump's hard work is actually paying off at last, you know. And I think he's been showing a lot of frustration over there, especially with the Hamas and all them. We're still working out on what prisoners they're gonna release and stuff like that. So I don't know if they sorted out the land and the area Hamas want to take over, whatever it is. But I'm not really into it, guys, so I can't really tell you much about it. You know, but it's nice to see a ceasefire there currently ongoing. What has it been, about 10 years that war been going on? Then we had the we had them bloody stabbings in Manchester a couple of weeks ago, you know, the Jews. Absolutely unbelievable. You know, it's shocking for the people that live there, you know, it's shocking for everybody. But I can't understand why people started attacking the Jews all of a sudden. But normally we didn't have any issues, but now they've got police protection at the synagogues and stuff like that. You know, It goes to show the changing world we live in. Absolutely diabolical. Just because you don't like what somebody else says, or religion, or whatever it is. I believe the police are cracking down on oh, sorry, I went down the wrong way. Whoa, went down the wrong hole. Yeah, the police are cracking down on demonstrations, I believe. As you guys would know, you've heard about this two-tier policing system here in the UK and stuff like that. All the non-British are getting more protection than what the British are. That's really crazy world. But I did see a video where one of these guys, I don't know what he call themselves auditors or whatever, they go around filming everything all the time and getting up people's noses, filming the businesses and whatever, which is fully legal in the UK. Obviously a lot of businesses don't like it. And what happened was, this was actually in the street, it wasn't a business. Some young lad went up to the guy, video recording, and he'd giving it him large and calling him bro and all that. What is it with youngsters calling everybody bro? I hate that, I hate that word, bro. Everything's bro now, what are you looking at, bro? For me, that's for the coloured people. I don't think it's a word, I could be wrong, that white people should be using. And he wasn't a British white either. He had some accent or whatever, and he was in his cameraman's face, And lucky enough, there happened to be a police van watching them, and obviously 2 police officers took the guy down. The young lad. As soon as they saw him get in this guy's face and whatever. But a lot of people do get pissed off with these people with cameras, but it's all part. It's society, isn't it? It's what happens these days. I see a lot of videos on YouTube and Instagram with the police, with it all happening over there in America. Cameras everywhere, and someone walking down with a camera, and they're actually going up to people. They're not in people's faces or whatever. But when they're doing these auditors, are doing private businesses and stuff like that, it's fully legal. And the businesses don't realise still it's fully legal. They don't like it. They don't. They want to keep their business private, and obviously there's competition as well. They don't want other, the competitors, whatever businesses they're in, seeing their processes or anything, because a lot of them are zooming in, using cameras where they're zooming in to the premises, the doors are open, which I don't agree with. They're on about the airspace and all that, and they're flying over and they're taking the video of the business, and but a lot of businesses take it as a case in the joint, stuff like that, ready for a burglary. But the trouble is, these auditors, they're just doing a video for YouTube, blah blah blah. I'm interested in the business. A lot of people are interested in different buildings, which I am. Especially old buildings for me. Maybe some of the newer buildings, the architecture and stuff. I love stuff like that, but a lot of people come out and they get confrontational, but the auditors bring it on themselves, because they just, the way they talk, they interact with the business, the people who are coming out of the business, asking them what they're doing, and it's just, instead of just being straight with them, saying I'm doing a YouTube video, blah blah blah, but they just act dumb or don't say nothing. I'm doing the video, what for? Because I want to, that sort of attitude. It's going to rile people in it, let's be fair. I've actually held my grandson today for the first time. He's a small baby. I say he was 5'16". He lost a bit of weight, then he's gained it again now. But I don't even remember my own daughter being that small. You know, like I said, my last baby was 25 years ago. But she was a little bit. She was bigger. She was a good pound bigger, you know. But he's so small. But they're both doing well, mother and I say doing well. Her mother's got a bit of an infection at the moment, so making it a bit irritable. But I don't know. He's been to hospital twice since he's been born. Once because my daughter, we think, earlier in the week, the way she was feeding him, and he had his head down. So obviously he was having problems swallowing the milk or his feed, and she was worried his breathing wasn't the way it's supposed to be. As you know, first time mother, expect that. But the hospitals are reporting everything now, and they're reporting to social services or social care, I don't know what you call it over in America, and they've reported her, you know, because the baby's been in hospital twice, you know, because she's a worried mother. She would be, as you'd expect for a new mother, and they're reporting everything to our social services. So now the baby's been put on a not a protection order, but they've raised the protection, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called, guys. You know, there's different levels of protection, and they're saying it's now at a heightened level or whatever. I thought, what a load of bullshit. You know, the hospitals are doing reports and everything, but the social worker's here now, so that's why I've come up to have a pipe anyway. I was looking for, like I said, I was looking for not my winter blends, my Halloween blends. So hopefully they're going to say, listen, what's going on? It's getting ridiculous where the hospitals are now reporting everything. I said, surely it's not. How many babies are born a month, you know? And if the hospitals are reporting everything, you know, the social workers have got enough to on the plate. You know, we're not having these where the mothers are being protective over the babies, the new babies, and they're being so reporting every little detail, you know. I don't know, it's change of policy now, just the way I was holding the baby, or you know, normally head in the in your elbow, you know, arm under the baby's back and under his bum. But no, I've got to have a arms a hand supporting his head as well as him being on my arm. It's getting so, you know, things have changed so much. They said now you don't put covers on them. You know, when they're sleeping, you leave them uncovered. Things like that. I don't know if it's the same in the US, but that's how it is over there now. And I said the professionals given so much conflicting information to, you know, to a new mother. She was so stressed. My daughter was so stressed when she came out of hospital with the baby. It was ridiculous, you know. She didn't know which way to turn, really. I don't know how long this protection thing, clause, or whatever it is, they got to call it. I don't know how long it's going to last for. Oh, she's got the nurse that comes on a regular basis, every couple of days or whatever it is, once a week. And I think the social worker might become once a week as well now, instead of like once a month or whatever it was supposed to have been. That's getting absolutely ridiculous, you know. Kerry, yeah, putting out some great videos, some great content on her channel. Even though I don't comment, Kerry, on your videos, I am watching them. She's getting some great content. You know, she's getting some enjoying trying out new stuff. So I mean, these 4 days I'm going to be catching up on a lot of YouTube, because obviously do working so much I've missed a lot of videos, so I've got to do a lot of catching up to do. I hope you're all enjoying your smokes, guys, enjoying life. Hope life's treating you well. Hope you're all healthy. Nice to see Uncle Willie put another video out the other, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Nice to see Uncle back. Smoking one of his favourite cigars, which is I think it's AJ Fernandez New World, which surprised me because I thought it was the Papa Freitas was his favourite cigar. I should know, shouldn't I, really? But he's enjoying it, that's the main thing, isn't it? But I'm gotta say though, that pumpkin pipe, oh, it was. Go and check Simon out. Go check out his website, lcsbriars.com, and have a look at that pumpkin pipe. Absolutely amazing stuff. I can't get over that, really. Yeah, so I've used my little Stanley knife to cut this this cake up, this scarecrow. I've got a big guillotine in the house. I might be in the shed now, I don't know, because obviously the ex has thrown everything into the shed, which is why it's such a mess in here at the moment. I've got a few tobaccos, and all my cigars are actually, they're in the house, thank God. They're in the downstairs water closet in the kitchen. Not having much luck with finding property yet for rental. It's the company I'm registered with, like I said before in other videos, it's a big list, so I could be waiting for a good few more months yet. But for me, for me and her, the ex, it's sooner the better, because obviously she wants me to get out of her hair, so to speak. We're still talking and everything, but you know, the relationship's well and truly dead. But like I said, it hasn't thrown me out, which I'm really grateful for. I'm going to mention that again. You know, because I think even though I'm working, I haven't got enough in savings to go and rent privately. Like I said before, private rent is just getting way out of hand. It needs some sort of control from the government. Because they're just charging whatever they want, and I know people are going to pay it because it's the way the housing situation is over here in the UK. I'm seeing Morgan for a while. I'll have to check his channel out after. Well, I hope you're well, David. Hope you're enjoying your smokes. I know Bob. I've done a video not so long back. Oh God, what's his name? Bob, who lives on the bloody on the golf course. I forgot his channel name. Just drawing a blank. Sorry, guys. Smarty Bob. He'd come to me eventually. Hope you're well, Bob. Hope you're enjoying your smokes. Hope your dogs are doing well. I know Brad Logan. He's doing keep putting some regular photos of his Labradors on the old face cloth there. Yeah, so if anyone can help me with one of them lighters, guys, I really would like to get hold of one. I've had a look on the eBay, like, and then asking nearly $20 or $30 more than the retail price. But I do like the look of that lighter, so if anyone can help me out, I'd be appreciated. Be like it's for cigars more than anything. So I don't know. I've got plenty of lighters, but I just, you know what it's like when you see something you like the idea of, and then it becomes of, oh, I want one of them, rather than actually needing one. But I do like it's got a big tank. It's a big lighter. It's yeah, I said I think it's a four jet lighter, and it burns red. I mean, I got a couple of dice lighters, which look like this. Again, these are available on Amazon. Sorry if the pictures just went dark or like there, because I'm getting like a border around me, because obviously I'm in the shed. Right now, this is a single jet. You might not be able to see your flame, but when I first got this, these are burning green. There must be a filament inside in the top of the lighter which does that. I don't know whether the Mr. Big Boy one is whether it's going to stay burning red. I don't know when it goes to blue eventually, when that filament burns out, or how it does that. I don't know, but I think there's some sort of filament they put in the lighter. I've not been buying any tobaccos, as you know. I've been now trying to save what money I can for when I do get the phone call to say that I've got a property lined up. Some the nick hit's just hit me on this one, by the way, guys. This warped scarecrow. I think Raphael was saying it's got a bit of a kick. He wasn't tasting the lacquer in it that much. It's supposed to be lacquer in it. Where is it? Where have I put it? Where have I put it? Hang on, let me have a look. Let me have another look, guys. It doesn't say it's got lacquer in it. Well, I think it's supposed to be a little bit, but I don't know where the nick's coming from on this. Right, get up with yell. 37 minutes, sorry guys, I never realised I was waffling on that much. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Any developments, I'll let you know. Again, as always, thanks for joining me. Sorry it's been a longer one than usual, and anyone has stuck to the end, I appreciate it. I hope you're watching while you're doing something and you just hear me waffling on in the background there. And I wish you all well. Wish you all sweet smokes, guys and ladies. Enjoy your smokes. Take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you on next Welsh's Waffle. Take care, everybody. All the best.